The timeline didn't just wake up today, it flinched, because the second Trippie Redd posted that chilling-looking clip said to show 6ix9ine in behind bars. Social media didn't scroll. It slammed the brakes, reversed, and replayed it frame by frame like it was decoding a spy tape. Reaction pages didn't upload, they teleported. Comment sections didn't discuss, they went full courtroom mixed with comedy club. Suddenly, everybody became a jail video analyst, a rap beef historian, and a certified pixel detective with a doctorate in pause button technology. People weren't watching, they were interrogating shadows. Audio echoes and camera angles like the clip owed them answers. Some fans yelled, "This is wild." Others yelled, "Context missing." Third group yelled, "Why is hip-hop drama better scripted than TV?" And honestly, they have a case. Because when two names with history, tension, and internet volatility collide through a viral clip, it's not content, it's gasoline with subtitles. This makes regular celebrity drama look like a library meeting. And if you think this is just a random repost moment, no. This one came with echoes, reactions, and a rivalry resumed the moment that chilling-looking clip started making the rounds, the one being reposted across platforms with Trippie Redd's name attached and said to show 6ix9ine in behind bars. The internet didn't react calmly. It reacted like somebody yelled, "Plot twist," in a crowded theater. Timelines didn't scroll, they slammed into reverse and replayed. Reaction channels didn't upload, they deployed. Comment sections didn't discuss, they conducted. Full investigations with zero training and maximum confidence. Let's lock in the ground rules before the hype. Train leaves the station. What people are reacting to is a viral clip being displeased. Being shared and interpreted, not an official new legal announcement or verified new jail development. But social media treats visuals like verdicts and captions like sworn testimony. If it looks dramatic, it must be definitive. That's the unofficial rule of the scroll. The clips spread fast, not regular fast, not regular fast, to kind of fast, where 3 reposts become 3,000 before breakfast. Each repost added heavier wording. Chilling, dark, creepy, exposed. By the time it reached most viewers, the adjectives were doing more work than the pixels. That's the seasoning effect. Every share adds spice whether the recipe asked for it or not. Reaction creators jumped in like storm chasers chasing digital thunder. Pause, zoom, replay, enhance. Look at the background. Listen to that. Sound. Notice the angle. Suddenly, everyone became a certified video forensics analyst with a doctorate in screenshot studies. If overanalyzing frames burned fuel, the internet could power a small city. What made this clip hit harder than a random viral post was the name combination effect. Trippie Redd and 6ix9ine are not strangers passing in the hallway of hip-hop history. There's rivalry residue there, old tension. Internet-era beef chapters that fans still remember like seasons of a long-running show. So when one name posts something involving the other, viewers don't see randomness. They see narrative. Fans immediately started assigning motive like it was a group project. One camp said the post was calculated shade, strategic, intentional, spicy. Another camp said it was just a repost and the internet was building a conspiracy mansion on a one-room foundation. A third camp said nobody knows the context yet and maybe people should breathe. That third camp was thanked for their service and ignored. Headlines escalated on contact. Thumbnail designers went into maximum drama mode. Shock faces, bold text, red circles, arrows pointing at things that may or may not matter. It looked less like news packaging and more like a crime board built by caffeinated Moody McKess. Ruby Kiss, Ruby Kiss, only Ruby Kiss. Only Ruby Kiss has the luxurious texture that Capsteak lies, and live/coppers, and lies, and lives, live, har. It's all lies, lies. Graphic designers. Memes clocked in early because online tension always hires humor as emotional backup. Jokes spread saying hip-hop beef now comes with trailers and bonus scenes. Another viral post said, rap rivalries have better continuity than superhero franchises. Funny, but not entirely false. Comment sections became digital battlegrounds with Wi-Fi and attitude. Some users treated the post like a chess move in a long rivalry match. Others treated it like harmless trolling energy. Others treated it like the opening bell of beef season. Director's cut. Caps lock usage increased by at least 300%. History. Threads appeared next. Long posts resurfacing old exchanges, past insults, prior trolling moments, and rivalry timelines. Some were accurate retrospectives. Others were stitched together tighter than a theory quilt. But online, length equals credibility. If it's long, it must be researched. Footnotes, optional, confidence mandatory. Reaction live streams went live. Everywhere. Split screens filled with commentators saying, "Let's break this down," which is the internet's most dangerous sentence. Because breakdowns rarely make things smaller, they make them louder. Every host had a theory. Every theory had urgency. Urgency had zero patience. Another factor amplified the emotional reaction: jail. Imagery carries automatic symbolic weight online. Even without verified context, bars, cells, and concrete backgrounds trigger intensity. Viewers don't respond neutrally to that setting. The environment alone adds dramatic gravity before facts even enter the room. Algorithm. Behavior followed the classic outrage formula. High emotion equals high reach. Strong reactions equals strong distribution. Calm context equals quiet corner. Placement. The loudest interpretations climbed first. Careful takes needed hiking boots and a compass. Self-appointed authenticity experts showed up next. Now we had compression analysts, audio interpreters, and background detail detectives. According to them, pixel blur meant something. Echo meant something. Lighting meant something. Confidence level stadium loud. Verification level under renovation. Pushback voices tried to slow the spiral, reminding viewers that viral clips without full sourcing often get misinterpreted through repetition. Important message: tragically low share count. The outrage engine runs on acceleration, not caution signs. Speculation expanded beyond the clip into motive forecasting. Was this trolling? Was this shade? Was this promotion? Was this coincidence? Online culture hates unanswered questions. It fills them with confident guesses wearing serious faces. What we're seeing right now is ignition, the volatility stage where rivalry history, visual drama, and repost culture combine into a surf. A claw scared combine into a requeter long-lasting color. It fills them with Co's lies K's. It fills them with Castle Sears. Where is 6ix9ine? Well, is son, what we're seeing right now? Well, we're seeing, right with some. It's where we meet to. It's where we meet to see. We see it till we meet. Till we a to me, my mate Ev. It's a by we a do we see it. It is it. We see it till we see Kav. It is they we see it to sit to me so a case it to be say sits coast by you si lease it's it to sit to see to go it to sit say that to it it's it to the basic with it little the sits 6 keys speak said but that's cut it's the so it's simple missy combustible mix, not resolution. Not confirmation, combustion. And if internet physics has taught us anything, it's this: once ignition hits, escalation follows. Then the second wave hit, and this is where a viral clip stops being a moment and becomes a full-blown internet tournament, not discussion, competition, not coverage amplification, Olympics. Because once that Trippie Redd posted clip connected to 6ix9ine and kept circulating, Every major reaction creator, hip-hop commentator, and drama page clocked in like it was overtime with bonuses. The edits got sharper. The captions got louder. The background music and reposts got so dramatic, it sounded like a movie trailer for a jailbreak that may or may not even be related to the clip. Slow zooms, freeze frames, highlight circles around random corners of the screen like hidden treasure. Might pop out and confess. Same footage, 10 emotional flavors. Let's keep the spine straight while the noise gets crooked. What's fueling this storm is viral clip circulation and interpretation, not a confirmed new case update or official jail report. But online, repetition manufactures certainty. If people see the same dramatic clip 12 times with 12 confident captions, the brain stamps it established whether context showed up or not. Big commentary channels rolled in with breakdowns packaged like main event fights. Titles sounded like alarm bells. Thumbnails looked like people had just seen a ghost violate parole. Every creator promised the real meaning, the hidden angle, the truth behind the post. Apparently, Truth now has 14 exclusive versions, and they're all monetized. Influencer voices split into lanes. Some said the post was obvious trolling, digital bait thrown into rivalry waters on purpose. Others argued it was being blown out of proportion and turned into a Netflix episode by bored timelines. A third group said both things can be true and got ignored because moderation is terrible for engagement. Memes evolved from jokes into full parody productions. Fake documentary posters appeared. Mock trailers dropped with narrator voices, saying things like, "In a world," where reposts become investigations. Another viral joke said the internet now solves mysteries using 3 pixels and a strong opinion. Comedy, but disturbingly close to documentary. Pop culture comparisons went off the rails in the best way. People said this felt like a crossover between a rap beef saga, a reality show, cliffhanger, and a conspiracy subreddit with better music. Others joked that hip-hop drama now has more cinematic universes than movie, then middle life and twice the plot holes. Reaction panels exploded across livestream platforms. Split screens packed with commentators talking over each other like a choir that forgot. The lyrics? Everybody had a theory. Nobody had the same one. Agreement was rare. Volume was guaranteed. The algorithm clapped like a proud parent. Then came the forensic phase, the internet's favorite hobby. Users started analyzing background details like digital detectives, wall texture, sound echo, camera shake, clothing shadows. According to these threads, compression artifacts were clues and lighting angles were testimony. Confidence level skyscraper. Margin of error, invisible. Invisible. Narrative builders stitched together rivalry timelines again, reposting old interviews, past insults, social media jabs, and trolling history between camps. Some timelines were solid recaps. Others were narrative skyscrapers built on speculation. Cement. But once a timeline graphic appears, people treat it like a museum exhibit. Fan bases hardened into factions, not viewers' teams. Supporting one interpretation became identity. Rejecting another became duty. Neutrality became suspicious. Nuance got escorted out by security. Loyalty moved in with banners. The reaction-to-reaction economy exploded next. Creators weren't just reacting to the clip, they were reacting to other creators reacting to the clip. Then others reacted to those reactions. A content echo chamber formed where the original video became the great-grandparent of the current outrage. The algorithm poured gasoline with a grin. Emotional engagement signals, angry comments, shocked emojis, debate threads boosted. Reach calm contextual posts sank quietly. Platforms don't ask, "Is this verified?" They ask, "Is this engaging?" Engagement wins every coin toss. Self-appointed authenticity experts upgraded their titles again. Now we had jail environment analysts and video context interpreters. According to them, the setting proved everything and nothing at the same time. The conclusions were loud. The sourcing was shy. Pushback creators tried to cool the temperature, warning that viral rivalry clips are often reposted strategically for reaction, not revelation. Historically accurate take. Algorithmically allergic take. Calm water doesn't trend, splashes do. Speculation about motive went full throttle. Was the post shade? Was it promo? Was it bait? Was it coincidence? Online culture hates unanswered questions. It fills them with confident guesses wearing serious fonts. Humor accounts again delivered the cleanest truth, wrapped as jokes. One viral line said, "The internet doesn't investigate, it auditions theories." Another said, "We don't wait for context, we crowdsource conclusions." People laughed because it hurt a little. The gravity of the conversation shifted here. It stopped being about what the clip shows and started being about what the post means. Meaning debates last longer than visual debates. Interpretation travels. Farther than pixels, reputation talk started creeping in. Rivalry image talk. Troll strategy talk. Attention economy, chess move talk. Not because new facts appeared, but because perceived stakes. Expanded through repetition, we are now at peak escalation. Clip layered with commentary, layered with reaction, layered with theory. Certainty running ahead of confirmation, like, "It's late for a meeting." And now we enter the fallout phase, the part of every viral storm where the noise stops. Being about the clip itself and starts being about the consequences people assign to the clip. Not what was posted, not how it looked, but what it supposedly means for reputations, rivalries, and the never-ending soap opera of hip-hop internet culture. This is where speculation puts on a suit and calls itself analysis. By this stage, the original video reposted and circulated with Trippie Redd's name attached and said by many viewers to show, 6ix9ine in behind bars is no longer just a clip. It's a symbol, a chess piece, a storyline device. Online audiences don't just consume moments, they turn them into episodes. And every episode needs stakes, villains, strategy, and sequel predictions. Again, keep the anchor tight. We're dealing with viral repose culture and interpretation, not verified new legal revelations. But the attention economy doesn't run on verification, it runs on velocity. The faster a narrative moves, the more real it feels to the audience writing it. Public perception split into layered interpretations. One side framed the post as calculated trolling, a rivalry flare shot into the sky on purpose to trigger reaction and reclaim attention. Another side framed it as harmless repost behavior inflated into a scandal balloon by bored timelines. A third side said both artists understand exactly how viral psychology works, and nothing posted at that level is ever truly accidental. Reputation. Analysts, also known as people with threads and dramatic graphs, started measuring image. Impact like this was a stock exchange for controversy. According to them, this was a dominance move, a narrative jab, a relevance reminder. None of this came with official confirmation, but it came with confidence and online. Confidence rents credibility by the hour. The rivalry history between fan bases added extra voltage. Old beef chapters got reposted again. Classic insults resurfaced. Archived lives, tweets, and interviews came back like sequel villains. Digital memory never sleeps. It just waits for a hashtag to wake it up. Context sometimes included. Drama always included. Then came motive mythology, the internet's favorite sport. Viewers built full psychological profiles off a repost. Strategy theories multiplied. This was bait. This was promo. This was retaliation. This was clout farming. The truth is, multiple motives can exist, but online? Debate prefers one loud answer over 5 realistic ones. Fatigue showed up, but quietly. Users started saying, "Why is this still trending?" while actively watching 3 more breakdown videos. That's the paradox of viral drama. People complain about the noise while turning the volume knob themselves. Outrage is exhausting and addictive at the same time. Content creators shifted tone in this phase. Less shock, more summary. Recap videos appeared explaining the timeline of the clip, the reposts, the reactions, the reaction to reactions, and the backlash to the backlash. When recap videos start recapping recap videos, the story has officially reached documentary about the documentary status. Some smarter commentators zoomed out and pointed at the bigger machine hip-hop rivalry in the social media era isn't just lyrical anymore. It's visual, symbolic, algorithmic. A repost can hit harder than a diss track if the timing is right and the audience is primed. Attention is the new scoreboard. Humor creators once again delivered the sharpest truth disguised as jokes. One viral post said, "Rap beef used to drop tracks, now it drops clips." Another said, "The internet can turn a repost into a conspiracy and a coincidence into a trilogy." The jokes landed because they weren't entirely jokes. Brand impact talk expanded beyond the 2 artists and toward platform culture itself. Viewers debated whether reposting rival content is strategy or immaturity, whether fans reward trolling too much, whether reaction culture turns small moves into giant wars. Heavy questions debated with meme replies and fire emojis. Prediction: culture reached maximum output. According to social media, diss tracks were coming, responses were coming, interviews were coming, exposes were coming. The future was fully scheduled by people with zero access to the calendar. Online forecasting is 10% insight and 90% dramatic imagination. What really matters in this phase is narrative stickiness. First impressions, even if built on incomplete context, stick like glue. Later clarification, if it arrives, travels. Slower and quieter. That imbalance is why early framing wins the long game online. The controversy now sits in the hot coal stage. Not exploding, glowing, not loud lingering. It becomes reference material for future jabs, future interviews, future fan debates. Viral storms don't vanish. They archive themselves and wait for repost season. Veterans of internet culture recognize the pattern clearly. Clip appears, reaction explodes. Interpretation multiplies. Memes flood. Consequence debate begins. Then either a new twist revives it or a new scandal replaces it. Attention rarely ends. It migrates like weather, but unresolved rivalry moments have a special habit. Months later, one new post, one new caption, one new interview answer, and the old clip returns like it never left. Digital ghosts trend better than new facts. Right now, the audience holds 3 things at once: curiosity, assumption, and conclusion. Not everyone holds the same conclusion, but everyone holds one. That's the power and danger of viral rivalry content. Interpretation becomes personal truth. Faster than verification becomes shared truth. If your brain feels like it just sat through a rap documentary, a rivalry breakdown, and a comment section cage match all at once, congratulations, you're built for this channel. Because here, we don't just replay viral moments, we dissect them, pressure test them, and ask the uncomfortable questions while the rest of the timeline is still typing in all caps. Now, it's your turn. Drop your take in the comments, and don't bring the microwave version, bring the full meal. Was that post-calculated trolling, harmless repost energy, or rivalry chess at internet speed? Pick your angle, defend your case, and expect replies. The comment section is where the real debate happens, and half the next episode gets written down there. Hit that like button like it just sneak dissed you and acted innocent. Don't tap it, slam it. Every like tells the algorithm you want. More deep dives, sharper breakdowns, and zero sugar-coated rap drama coverage. You click like, we load more heat. Subscribe right now if you want non-stop hip-hop controversy tracking. Viral moment autopsies, rivalry timelines, and industry drama decoded without the PR filter. Around here, stories don't trickle in. They kick the door open and demand subtitles. Turn on notifications so you don't show up late to the next rap world shockwave. Because by the time the calm summaries arrive everywhere else, we've already pulled the clip apart, frame by frame, and checked it for narrative fingerprints. Welcome to the Rap Truth, where the headlines get cross-examined and the hype gets put on the stand.